On November 16th of 2009, Northstar Commuter trains began operating between Minneapolis and Big Lake, Minnesota. The Twin Cities Metro Transit is the public transit agency responsible for Northstar. Initial plans for the service date all the way back to 1997. Due to significant drops in ridership in recent years to about 125,000 riders annually from a peak of nearly 800,000, commuter train service has been cut back. In August of 2025, the Twin Cities Region Metropolitan Council voted to suspend all Northstar commuter trains and replace them with additional bus services. The anticipated final day of operation for Northstar is January 4th, 2026. In this video, we will follow the Northstar on a typical journey from Big Lake to Minneapolis and return. The trip on Northstar's commuter line begins at Big Lake, Minnesota. This is the first station on the route, as well as the location of Northstar's train servicing facility. Northstar owns a fleet of 12 Bombardier bi-level coaches, 6 cab control coaches, and 6 MP36 PH-3C locomotives. The last locomotive, unit number 512, was originally built for the Frontrunner commuter service in Utah. Northstar trains operate daily with more service provided on the weekdays. At its height, Northstar operated as many as 6 trains in each direction Monday through Friday. In 2025, that number is down to just 4 trips in each direction. The southeasterly journey from Big Lake to Target Field Station in Minneapolis is 40 miles long and takes just over 50 minutes. Original plans called for the commuter service to be extended northwest to St. Cloud, Minnesota. BNSF Railway owns the tracks used by Northstar, and the company also supplies operating crews for the trains. The Amtrak Empire Builder also shares tracks with Northstar for most of the journey, but does not share any stations with the commuter trains. At Ogden Street in Elk River, a morning inbound Northstar commuter train has just begun its journey to Minneapolis. Cab cars lead all Minneapolis-bound trains. In downtown Elk River, Northstar passes a feed and seed store located in an old grain elevator. The first stop at Elk River Station is just around the next bend. A fierce summer electrical storm greets a morning inbound Northstar train at the Elk River Station. Like all of Northstar's stations, Elk River Station was built for the startup of Northstar service. A mile south and east of Elk River Station, Northstar cuts through some open farmland as it continues its mostly straight trajectory along the Mississippi River. Northstar makes 3 station stops on its way south and east to Minneapolis at Ramsey, Anoka, and Coon Rapids. Ramsey Station opened on November 14, 2012. Service to Anoka and Coon Rapids began with the debut of Northstar. Here, an inbound train makes a stop at Coon Rapids on a rainy morning and then proceeds toward the last intermediate station stop at Fridley. As Northstar enters the city, it passes through BNSF's Northtown Yard. This is one of several large freight yards in the Twin Cities region. Northstar trains end their journey in downtown Minneapolis, where riders can transfer to one of Metro Transit's other services, including light rail and bus routes. As the name implies, Target Field Station is located adjacent to Target Field, home of the Minnesota Twins baseball team. Also a short distance from the Northstar station is the Minnesota Vikings Stadium. Both sporting venues have been a regular source of Northstar ridership over the years. An afternoon outbound Northstar train begins its journey to Big Lake by crossing the Mississippi River onto Nicollet Island. Northstar picks up speed as it leaves the city, passing by other trains and dozens of stored locomotives at BNSF's Northtown Yard. An afternoon outbound Northstar has just departed Fridley as it accelerates around a gentle curve. At Coon Creek Junction, Northstar passes the point where the BNSF Hinckley subdivision rail line splits off from the Staples subdivision. This line continues all the way north to Duluth, Minnesota. Northstar nears the end of its journey to Big Lake as it winds through the S-curve at Elk River. One mile out from the last station, Northstar passes through the final railroad crossing as the train completes its trip. Thanks for coming along for this look at the Northstar. As always, a special thanks to all my supporters on Patreon. Do you have any thoughts on the Northstar you'd like to share with me? Post them below in the comments section. If you would like notifications whenever I post to YouTube, click on the subscribe button and select the Receive All Notifications option. I'll be back next Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific Time for a brand new railroading adventure right here on the YouTube channel. That's it for now. Until next time, I'm Mike Armstrong. I'll see you down the line. Thanks for watching.